Welcome back again. Hello, everyone, and I hope uh, that you are doing well. After all that self knowledge we gained, I'm sure you are not trying to feed on it, or even if you are trying, then also you cannot feed on it because uh, it's just immersion. Previous session, we talked on more about like describing the immersion for the first time. However, today we will clarify a bit more things that some people they were telling that immersion. Okay, so you are telling me that immersion is like when we feel like we are lost, when we do not experience any sense of time. Like basically, I've written here, when you are scrolling, eating, masturbate, you have sex, you also feel as if time is lost, right? They were telling that, sir, it's more like unconsciousness. Like immersion does not. If I watch some movie, then also I feel immersed. But tell me, how are you immersed then in the movie? You are just eating popcorn, and let's say the movie is like just satisfying your dent. Let's say there's some dent, let's say, relationship dent, and that movie is just what it's doing is just it's putting water into this dent, water going out, increasing insecurity in you and all those things. That okay, what if my partner also does this and does that, right? So I hope it's clear that immersion in here, by immersion is not unconsciousness, right? Immersion is something which you have to vigorously participate into. That's the only way to get immersed. I'm sure that I made it very clear. Okay, so when you are scrolling, eating, let me just change the pen. Yeah. So when you are scrolling, eating, or you masturbate, then you feel as if the time is lost. However, in this unconscious state, you are present, desperate, and you feel heavy about it. Previously, we discussed that when you are in a state of immersion, what happens is that something within you sleeps and another thing works vigorously, and that thing does not is not in a present always desperation that okay, give me this, give me that, and you don't feel any heaviness. Rather, you feel very light. As I mentioned, you feel like flying, like as if you are free, you have got the freedom, right? Other external things don't just matter. Now let's say if you are doing any of this above mentioned activities, then what you are doing, you are just feeling the dent in the water because you are unconscious. So you are unconscious and you are desperate and more restless, and you are physically present. It's like your inner thing, which was supposed to be sleeping in the so-called immersion, is awake, and you feel a sense of heaviness or burden. I am sure this is very relatable, this thing, because I'm sure, let's say you watch, if you, let's say you read some book, or let's say you are immersed in something, then you would not be feeling very frustrated and all. However, let's say you are in immersion, right? So then let's say after you finish the task, whether it can be anything productive also, productivity is again a dent, that this do this thing and this is productivity. So by productivity I mean that to increase your self knowledge and world knowledge, which we will come to that in the next to next session, right? So if you are trying to increase these two, then that's considered productivity, in my case. So with respect to me, so let's say you are singing, right? So and you are just immersed into singing, and you don't, like, I'm sure that, let's say, whatever your passion is, you don't feel a burden in it. Rather, you feel it as a very relief that okay, I finally am getting to choose or do my passion, follow my passion, right? And yes, this is also one statement which I wanted to make the last video, but I missed out. Immersion is a choice. I know few people were also complaining that okay, immersion may be the the solution, but it's very hard to immerse, right? Like it's just so many distractions. How will I immerse myself, right? Immersion is a choice. Yes, you heard it right. Say you are playing sports. It is up to you whether you physically stay focused and engaged in the game or allow thoughts to affect you. Yeah. So let's say again that example. Let's say you are swimming. Let's say not in a in a life-threatening condition or in an ocean. Let's say you are just swimming in your swimming pool. You have either two options. You just uh, stay immersed in water and say, okay, laze around that, fine, fine, I'm swimming. However, what you can do is, like, let's say you are vigorously practicing swimming, like you are enjoying to swim. Like, swimming is a very, again, it's a kind of sports, and it's very immersive as well. If you obviously you should know how to swim, then only. But even learning how to place the swim is also very immersive, right? So the process itself is immersive. However, if you just stand in the pool and you are just laze around that, yeah, okay, let's go there one time and let's come back, uh, and let's say you are in a football field, and what you are doing is you are thinking, when will I talk to my girlfriend, when will I go home, what will I eat, then obviously you would not be able to play good football, and also you would not be able to immerse yourself, because you need to always stay alert and vigorous, not just stay around and let the thoughts affect you. Let's say you are studying a very interesting topic. If some thought comes to, whether you will reject it or let it affect you, yeah. So let's say you are, I'm, I read more books than I play sports, which is not good, obviously, because everything, what is good and what is wrong, which is very subjective. We will come to it very soon, very soon. The topic is within our scope, and we would talk about it. However, for now, I'm telling, I was previously more indulged in books, so I'm giving more books example. That, let's say I was reading some story book, school books. I am very less interested in, and I'm sure it's common that people are more interested in books outside school, like story books and stuff, more than they are actually in the school books, because school, that dent is there, that okay, marks and all. We'll talk about it, okay. Anyway, so let me give an example that, let's say I was reading a very engaging book, like, a very famous book, like V Krishnamurti. As far as I remember, that it was Challenges and Thrills of Pre-College Mathematics. Right. I even have opened it, like, I have it open in the background window. But anyways, so I was reading this because uh, why am I reading this? That's another issue. That's another thing, because I have to do some things. I have a mission. Why that mission also? Then also you will come to understand by the time we change. By the time we finish this talks. So basically, the book is called Challenges and Thrills of Pre-College Mathematics, and to be honest, it starts from ground zero. Like, you have the natural number system, and natural number system is consists of 1 2 3 4, and then if you do negative of natural number, then you get -1 -2 -3, and if you include zero in that, then that is integer set. And then how basically basically the maths picked up from the entire code. Obviously, they don't quite explain that, how are this number system defined, because that is not in the scope. For now, it's more in the scope of university, so they have also mentioned that also. That, see, I'm not promoting any book, because obviously they are very famous book. What will I promote them, right? And it's like very interesting book, right? So I'm currently reading it. So if I am reading it, so if someone comes to disturb me, maybe I will, okay, say, yeah, yeah, I'm coming. Or what else I will tell, or what else I will do is I will completely ignore it. Like, let's say some Gmail notification or some YouTube notification came. If I'm really immersed and by choice, then why would I even, I am enjoying very much, because I'm feeling very light. Why would I go again and start uh, eating junk food, or do some random stuff, basically again, again, let my restlessness allowed to crave in, right? However, immersion is externally dependent too. If the action you are trying to immerse is not new or tough, you will not be able to immerse easily. More efforts to choose. Yeah. So currently, this mathematics thing, mathematics is obviously not new, but this kind of mathematics from ground zero to you know everything, like, uh, so we'll come to it. I will also upload videos of maths and science and physics and commerce, history, everything, because that's my mission, which I was talking about. But anyways, we'll come to the mission in the later half, like when we are going to just finish this series. Anyways, if this type of action is new to me, and it's not also very tough, because it's picking up from what basics, and you know will maybe throw us at a high level. And let me remind you that this is not the only final book I am reading. I am reading more and more. uh, right? So the thing is, if it is not new or tough, you will not be able to immerse in it easily. Like currently, let's say I have read my school's math book many times, uh, or let's say, or no, let's I have a better example, that let's say you are reading a one story, right, from a particular short story that you read for the first time. You found it very interesting and intriguing. Might not be, because the story might be poorly written, but let's say it's something of your interest, so-called interest, right? And you got immersed in it. For the second time you read, then you would feel like, okay, fine. For the third time, fourth time, and if you just repeat it 10 times, the story would just become repetitive, and you would not be able to immerse yourself, because you will obviously know it. You have it in your memory, you have it in your intellect, that okay, this after this incident, this happens in the story, right? Okay, so, and if the newness or toughness level is less, you feel bored, and if it is too high, you feel frustrated. Yeah, it happens. Like, let's say you are reading very easy stuff. Like, from the first page only, that book of what I talked was that challenges and thrills. Uh, let's say they started with one, two, and three. Now they obviously are going to the more higher level, slowly increasing the level gradually, and I'm getting very interested, more interested in it. But let's say in the all they do in the book is just they tell one, two, three, four, count up to, let's say they write up to. There's a book I saw, a million digits of pi, a million digits of pi. That there's a book, and people buy it. I don't know why, but I think it's more like some cool trend or something like that. Anyways, so it is, the toughness there is very less. Like the toughness is less in the sense that you already have it in your intellect, so you feel bored, that okay, you laze around, that fine. It happens when driving a car also. I explained that for the first time you drive a car, you are very active and vigorous. However, let's say you are driving for 10, 20 years, then you would feel like, okay, now signal is red, that bike is coming, I just suddenly turn. You talk with someone on the phone, or let's say you watch some YouTube video while you are driving. If you are very experienced driver, then you can do that, because there's a pattern form. Your mind has learned to recognize the patterns. That's why you feel bored. And if it is too high, you feel frustrated. Like currently, if I just pick up any J book, right, and solve the try to immerse in the back questions, it would be very hard. I'm not telling it's impossible, because more efforts are required. Immersion is a choice. However, it is dependent externally also, because the thing should be the right amount of toughness and right amount of newness. If it is more, then you would feel frustrated, that this is completely new. Now I currently have no knowledge about real analysis, but I heard that's a very interesting topic, and very, you can gain very much like knowledge from it. So currently, if I just download a real analysis book from those, they're taught in BTech and university and colleges. So if I now just pick up or search up any book and download it and try to read it, then obviously I would not be able to understand, and I would feel frustrated that why I can't understand. So I will just completely lose my state of mind. So of course, I can still immerse in myself here. uh, I have to gain all the prerequisite knowledge, but still more efforts are required. That's what I'm trying to point out, right? So this was about the immersion part. We have a few things to more right. So give let me not give a spoiler. Okay, so you exist in two planes. One is you blindly do any action, blindly action, let's say action, yeah. So you're blindly doing any action, and another plane, another center of existence is asking why continuously. Like uh, one thing you can do is you are let's say blindly, let's say you ate something, or you just say, okay, I am just going for a walk. Then something asks that why. Like let's say I am currently recording this video, then uh, so one is I blindly record the video. Okay, I need to record the video, so I just record it. That is blind action. However, I have something in me that is continuously asking why should I record this video. So let's say I pick up this bag. Why should one is I pick up my bag and I throw it away, right? So one thing is you blindly do that. Okay, whatever I have done. Another thing is asking that why I picked up this bag. So I answered that, okay, I picked up this bag to explain or to show these things to students. And why I throw them away again, so that I can handle the mouse and I can teach. That's basically we exist in these two planes, right? So who is basically, it's kind of, you can say this is your restlessness, and this is kind of your state of immersion. Someone else who is asking why, not exactly immersion, but very related to immersion, but we'll come to it. Okay, uh, just have some patience. Okay, now this is your claim. I have written down your method, thought process also. Okay, I am clear now. Let me just change the color of the pen. uh, what should we take? Yellow? Okay. Okay, I'm clear now. I know that dents are useless and I really want to fix them. I just want my dents to leave me. This, you are telling it to yourself. Actually, this is your claim. Okay. That you are saying, okay, okay, I am clear now. Dents are practically useless. I am not dent, I am someone else. I just want completion. So dents are, if I just run after water, dents would not bring me any completion. So I would not run after dents. And please tell me to fix it. You tell me the immersion, and please you. I think you will tell me something more. That's why I'm here. And I want to leave my dents. I want to fix it forever. This is you. Currently, you want. Okay. However, actually, you don't want to leave the dents even now, right? You don't even want to leave the dance even now. Be truthful, don't lie, because and at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is to fix your life. If you just lie that no, 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 I am trying to fix it, what are you telling? I've written that also, that do you not want to eat a tasty food now? Like if I just give us, some very tasty food in front of you, then will you not just eat it? Do you not want money now? Like from now on, just this moment onwards, you just don't care about money. You just don't care that even if you are thrown out of the house, then what will happen? Do you not still live up to your parents' expectations? That okay, I need to do this for my parents. My parents are struggling and all this, right? So see, you still have the belief on those dents, just you don't acknowledge it. You are just telling that no, no, I don't have belief, but the dents are there. Like you are just contradicting yourself in this, same way. Just you are telling that no, no, I don't believe any dents. Like I realize the dents are useless, and I truly want to leave them. However, right now after you get off this video, currently you are thinking, okay, let me just see another video, or let's say, okay, after this video I have this thing to do. Why do you even care? Because you are not willing to let the dents go. You are thinking, okay, after this video I need to study for school exams. After this video, then I need to work for money. See, you are still holding on to this dents, right? You still hold the feeling dent would, you still hold the feeling that the dent would fix you. You don't realize this, but you just don't realize it now. It is like knocking your head against a brick wall, yeah. So you still have the feeling from internal that okay, this particular dent, maybe currently it's not, maybe I am not getting good quality water. Once I get good quality water, then it would be fixed. But that's just like knocking up your head against the brick wall trying to push it. Like it's like punching the brick wall so that you can push it aside. It's worthless, useless. I just can't emphasize more. It's like literally now, if I like if I hit this table, right? This is my table. So if I hit it, punch, I can't even break it because I don't have that strength. It's just fruitless. Like it's just really, if you just saw someone just hitting the wall, let's say you have a brother and you see him hitting the wall in front of you. What will you do? We will ask him that what are you doing. Yeah, when if your brother tells you that I'm trying to push the wall aside, brick wall, so you will obviously laugh at him because you know that it cannot be pushed away. But same thing goes for you in dents. You know that the dent would not fix you, but you still hold the feeling that the dent will fix me, but you don't externally recognize, like you don't realize it, basically, right? So then again, once I told you this, you are now okay. Then what should I do now to remove these dents? At least I'm aware that they are dents. Maybe I have not fully accepted the fact, but yet I just want to hammer them from the back. I have to put them in, so I will put it out as okay. Let me just explain. I think some grammatical mistake I made in the last line, but anyways, so you are now telling after hearing that okay, I think there's some logic in your words. I still have the belief on those dents. So, but okay, so how do I remove them actually? Because I know that if even if I actually have not stopped believing in the dents, However, I am aware of them that okay, dents are useless. Whatever I do is just for pleasure and filling water. So like maybe that I am not fully satisfied with the reason that why should I give it the dents. I still have a belief on them. Sorry, but just tell me how to hammer them back, how to actually remove them. I have put them in, so I will put it out. Oh no, no, okay, it's okay. I have put them in, so I will put it out. Just well, just tell me the procedure. You are like, okay, see, you are. I have implanted the dent. Just tell me how can I, remove these dents so that and I can, be in ever joy, ever be. I can be satisfied forever. That thing. So this is you are asking me, what should I do now to remove this dents? That you are now telling that okay, I after I have given you these reasons, you accept that okay, I have not completely stopped believing in my dents. However, but I'm aware of them. I at least realize that okay, the dents are not to be fulfilled, or dents are just useless. But tell me how to remove them then, how to hammer them back. And I know I've put them in, so I will put it out. I will, fix it also. Just tell me the procedure exactly, like step one, do this, step two, do this. Tell me this trick so that this happens and my dent is fixed. This is your, claims or your talk with me now. And I've written my answer. You can't do it. Someone else is required. Yeah, I'm sure that many of you have been very very shocked after he's saying this. That what we can't do it. Like, what are you telling, sir? You just told we have a choice. Like, we can immerse like you just told in the previous video. Like what are you telling? Someone else. Who is this someone else? Is it my girlfriend? Do I need to find a girlfriend? Do I need to talk with my parents? Do I need to find God? Stop again. My dialogue. Stop. You can't do it, right? Someone else is required. Let me give an example that why this my teacher also gives the same example, so I was just revising the model, so let me just again tell you that okay. Let me use a different what color. Okay, orange. Let's say I use orange. Let's say this is a hill, and let's say you are in a car you are sitting and driving up the hill. And you are drunk. Like you have some, maybe you got a promotion or something, you just and came, okay, let me drink, and you just poured in 2 3 bottles, and now you are feeling just totally dazed, and you are climbing up this hill. Why you are climbing, that's a different thing. But for any reason, let's say you are climbing up this hill, and let's say obviously as you go up, the hill becomes steeper. Okay, so uh, you are going. Now let's say suddenly you are stuck at this point, right? Because you cannot go up, because it's very tough to go up now, because the slope is very much, and you are drunk, you cannot fully stimulate or simulate the movement, right? uh, two things you can do. One thing is someone external is there who push you upwards, that okay, let me push you to this top of the hill and it's fine. Or rather you yourself choose to do it. But however, if you choose to do it, then let's say you get out, then you cannot even push back also, because if you push back, then also the car would be harmed, like it would be destroyed. Because if you push the car backwards, then engines and all, they will get damaged. So the only way is forward, right? You cannot come backward. uh, However, if you try to get out and fix it yourself, the car might even lose control and even go down, and then you also have to experience the pain, because let's say very sharp rocks are there, very sharp, and you just step out and it just pricks you, right? So you can try. However, it's not feasible. Like it's much helpful that instead of you getting out, someone else pull you. It is possible. I'm not telling that you cannot do yourself in any manner. However, someone else is needed to do it, with more efficiency and more betterly. So, who is this someone else, and what we have to do with it? We will discuss in the next video. I know I have kept this video short because Before I start the new, actual summarizing, uh, I thought it would be better if I just, let you know that you cannot do it. Someone else is required, and who is this someone else? I know you are very intrigued, but let's keep it here for today. We will understand more. Like, it's not the end. Now is just the self knowledge beginning. Then we have to take world knowledge, and again, why, we'll also explain all this is knowledge is important. Why not just can we play games? So-called games, right? But anyways, but the thing that is, that matters now is that you can't do it. You cannot fix the dent. You cannot let you cannot remove the dents by your own. Someone else is required, and we'll obviously go through the discussion, who this someone else is. So that's it for today's video. I think this short video, I know after all those long things, I am sure that you are in a bit relieved, but I'm also sure that you are at the same time you are very restless that what, someone else? I thought, sir, we had the choice. Then who is this someone else? Do we need to make a partner now? This kind of things will come to mind, because someone else, people generally think that, okay, I need a partner, right? So a partner means, in the sense, someone from opposite gender to fix me. Right, so that kind of thing, that's just conditioning. Anyways, I hope you have learned a lot, and so see you in the next video, I guess. So bye.